everyone. Time for an update. Sorry it's been a while. I had a flare up with some of my chronic health stuff that kind of kicked my butt, so I wasn't really up to doing videos, but got some new things going on, so thought I'd go ahead and give a quick update of each of my tanks. Here, and sorry for the reflection, but the light's kind of nice for the fish themselves, so here we've got my blonde lower swordtails. They're doing really good, really prolific. I had done a cull on them. I was having some digestion issues with them where they were kind of eating too much and then kind of bloating and floating and not swimming properly. So I did a big cull on them and they're doing better now. So I'm going to end up using some of these females for some Mutt Guppy crosses, but pretty excited about how they're looking right now. They're doing really good. Got some really nice males coloring up. And these are the breeder males that I've chosen for my next set of breedings. So they're looking pretty good. So that's really exciting. Do have a few grays in there, which gonna try and have just some grays available, so that's good. This is a new tank setup that I just did yesterday. It's some Mutt Guppy crosses. That's a blonde Japan blue male I bred. Let me see if I can find the other male. Oh, come on back, guys. They know that's the food noise. So hopefully they'll come into the light. Oh, there he is. So this guy, let me try and get that in focus. Oh my gosh, seriously. There we go. Well, hopefully he'll come back in a minute, but it's two of my favorite Mutt Guppy males with two Mutt Guppy, blonde Mutt Guppy females. Oh, there he is. He's like got this pastel metallic color, and he's got snakeskin or cobra markings. And it's the first time those are coming back up for a while, so really excited about that. Anyway, they are with two blonde Mutt Guppy females, two blonde lower swordtail females, and two blonde Japan blue double swordtail females. So they're looking good. Just really want this male to come up. Sorry about the reflection, just how the light is around here. Let me see if I can coax him to come back forward. Come on. Come on. Here he comes. He's coming. There he is. Well, of course, now he wants to hide and not be seen, which figures. Let me try moving the plants back just a little bit. There you go. There we go. That's a little bit better. So it's not quite showing up, but he's got really pretty pastel metallic colors and then the cobra or snakeskin markings. So that's really cool. And this blonde Japan blue male is one of my favorites. So that's very exciting. This tank is combined gold blonde Japan blue double swordtail male growouts and blonde lower swordtail male growouts. That one biggest male is one of my original males. He's kind of, I think, getting to the end of his life, but he'll live it out. And there's three of my platinum rice fish. Those are the three that are left, so they're living out their best life in that tank. This is my gold blonde Japan blue double swordtail colony breeding tank. I've got three males in there and basically all the females and lots of fry. And so they're doing really, really well. This is my Mutt Guppies tank and got a pretty good variety going on in here. I'm super stoked to see some of these metallic pastel males coloring up. I'm really happy about that. So I'm excited to work with those soon. And so just a variety of colors and patterns going on here. And that's basically what I'm trying to do is just, they're mutts, so just keep kind of a nice variety of colors and patterns and that type of thing. I prefer the blondes, so I'm mostly trying to work with blondes. I've got a couple grays in there that I'm going to be setting up, but I'm really excited also to see that one type of the blonde Japan blue is really coming out. They've got kind of a bigger and thicker body than the double swordtails, which I'm really liking. So just really kind of excited to see that and see this pastel metallic coming out. So I'm really excited to kind of work with that now that the summer is coming and summer tubbing's coming, and I think that's going to be really good. Again, sorry for the reflection. It's the reality based on how my lighting is around here. But just kind of got a lot going on with these guys, so I'll be picking some more breeders soon out of here, and some of these guys are going to go out into the tub pond as soon as it's ready. This is my Velvet Blues mixed colony. I've got my Velvet Blue males in there. I've got my last gray-bodied Japan Blue male, and I've got, hopefully he'll come to the front, I've got a Pingu style male, a cross though, so he's not quite showing the pink, but he's looking a little more metallic, because I've got Pingu type females in there, Panda type females in there, and a couple plain gray females in there. Yeah, that's the Pingu style male, kind of in the center there. He's showing a little more towards the pink end rather than the blue end. So this is technically a Mutt's colony, but I picked the genetics in here specifically so that, oh, sorry, I'm trying to get it focused, so that it was all kind of compatible. The Velvet Blues males are from a cross of Japan Blue males into Panda females. And Penny wants to say hi real quick. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. The Velvet Blues are a cross from a Japan Blue, gray-bodied Japan Blue male, and Penny's taking a drink, and Panda female. And I think they're just beautiful. They've got this beautiful kind of half blue body that shimmers and shifts colors and kind of comes out in a couple of different patterns. So I'm really excited. These, the genetics of this should all be kind of compatible, and so I'm just kind of waiting to see what comes out. But they're all looking really good, and they're all definitely moving in the direction that I want them to be moving. So that's really exciting. This is a cross tank of Velvet Blues and Gold Blonde Japan Blue double swordtails. I'm trying to see if I can move the Velvet Blues into a gold base body color or a blonde base body color. So I'm just kind of playing around with these guys. It depends on how they turn out. If the coloration of the males doesn't really seem to be going the direction I want it to go, I'll probably discontinue this cross. But I'm waiting for the first oldest batches to color up. But they're starting to, and I'm getting more fry. So I've got 2 Velvet Blue males in there. I've got 1 Gold Blonde Japan Blue double swordtail male. I've got 1 Panda type female that was crossed with the Gold Blonde Japan Blue double swordtail male, and 2 Gold Blonde Japan Blue double swordtail females that were originally in a separate tank and crossed with the Velvet Blue males. And so now that I've gotten first batches, I've kind of put them all together just for convenience sake. But this is just kind of an experiment to see what happens and how the cross turns out. And if it turns out great, and if it doesn't, it was just kind of worth a try. And then this is it was a Japan Blues Mutt's colony. I have that Gold Blonde Japan Blue male there. That's a Mutt, and I really, really love his coloration. It's just gorgeous. And originally I had him in here with a gray-bodied version of the Japan Blue Mutt male. Unfortunately, he just passed away the other day. It's probably age or, just an internal thing. He was doing fine. So I added in this beautiful metallic pastel male. And I'm hoping the other gray-bodied Japan blue male was in there long enough, so I'm hoping he fathered some fry with the females. In here are 2 Mutt females, 2 blonde-bodied Mutt females, and 2 gold blonde Japan blue double swordtail females, and 1 lower swordtail, blonde lower swordtail female. And so this guy, sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. These guys are just beautiful. The gold blonde Japan blue male is he's just one of my favorites. He's so pretty. He looks, let me see if I can darken it a little bit. He looks a little washed out right now because of the light, but he's just really beautiful, and I'm really happy with how he's turned out. And there's the one in the tank above that I showed just a little bit ago is a sibling of his. So I wanted to have them in a couple tanks, and I think I've got a couple more of that style in the Mutt tank. So I'd really like to get more of them. And then this metallic male, pastel metallic male, is just beautiful. So when the gray-bodied Japan blue male passed away, I thought I'd go ahead and bring him in and just add him to this colony. I feel like having at least 2 males helps the males breed a little bit better. The competition, I think, keeps them breeding a little bit more actively. And I wiped the tank down to clean the glass, and it actually looks terrible. That's a little frustrating. But this pastel metallic male is a newer male to have colored up. He's a sibling to the metallic pastel male with the snakeskin and cobra markings that I showed a little bit ago. But they're looking really great, and so I'm really excited to be working with them and see what happens with breeding these guys. I think it'll be really nice. Okay, so just back at the Mutt Guppy tank, I'm just really excited to be working with these guys, and going to be pulling some breeders to set up in the tank, and then also out in the tub pond as soon as it's warm enough. I'll be giving an update on that in another video, the tub ponds. But I just thought I'd end with this tank, and I'm really excited to get things going. Oh, I got some new additions. I'll be setting these 2.5 gallon aquariums up to set up some of my Mutt Guppy breeders to try and just intensify some of the traits that I really like. So just kind of really excited about getting going this breeding season, and gonna start my tub ponds hopefully soon, and getting some really nice colors from the Mutt Guppy crosses to work with. And so just kind of getting things going now that physically I'm kind of headed back in the right direction, not feeling quite so knocked down. So I also wanted to say thank you. I have I believe 115 subscribers now, so thank you all so very much for subscribing, and please consider doing all the YouTube things like comment, share, subscribe, and thanks so much for watching.